All right, guys, we got some breaking news coming to you from Pennsylvania. Apparently, a federal whistleblower and former state police employee by the name of Hadassah Feinberg has allegedly filed a civil criminal complaint against Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro for his alleged involvement in last year's July of 2024 assassination attempt against President Donald Trump. Um, I really can't confirm it, but this is going around different social media reports, and apparently, from what this complaint says, is that Governor Josh Shapiro was involved in the plot along with former director of the FBI and President Biden or former President Biden is actually named in this plot as well, saying that he had went to Governor Shapiro's house multiple times to discuss uh, election. How to say it? An obstacle in the race, an obstacle to the Democratic Party in the race. So that obstacle allegedly was Donald Trump. And dude, this stuff is crazy. Governor Shapiro's office hasn't remarked about it at all yet. They haven't made any type of comment. But dude, what are your thoughts? Do you think this woman is she safe? Does she have all of her eggs in a row? Like what? I can only imagine what she must be going through right now because people in her situation they don't tend to last too long, and the way the government is, they're pretty brazen anymore. They don't they don't really care. It can be pretty cut and dry. Like we've seen all these whistleblowers, like the dude with the American Airlines whistleblower. Like, come on, man, that's pretty cut and dry. What happened to that dude? And nobody's talking about like they're just brazen with it. It seems like after John F. Kennedy was assassinated, they were just like, oh, whoa, we can just get away with this. We can just do it on national TV and nobody cares. Like, doesn't matter. Like this is pretty nuts. If what this woman is saying is true, that's some pretty heavy implications right there, man. If what this woman, this former employee of the Pennsylvania State Police Department, is saying is true, then that means the ex-director of the FBI was involved. Governor Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania governor, was involved. Former President Joe Biden was involved. So this it kind of makes sense too because now all the reports coming out about the police definitely knowing way ahead of time about um, the the gentleman being on top of the rooftop. They knew he was there long before any shots rang out. Long before. We have videos coming out about that now. Like, I mean, long before, up to 5, 10 minutes prior. Like, there was plenty of time. No one had to get hurt, let alone lose their lives. No one had to get hurt, is what I'm saying. And then who remembers the videos going around social media back then, especially on TikTok? That's where I seen the video of the person on the water tower. Who remembers that? Because that video like came and went. Whoever that person was, man, that has that video, please send that to me. Link up with me and send that to me because that, if you ask me, that's a pretty important part of the puzzle. Because the news was reporting that the water tower was completely cleared of any dangerous activity. Its danger threat level was cleared. It wasn't a threat. Then why was there a person filmed up there when all these shots were ringing out? There was definitely a person on that water tower. The video is pretty cut and dry. Man, but anyway, this woman, Hadassah Feinberg, filed, I think it was a civil, I don't know. They're saying civil criminal complaint, but that doesn't sound right to me. It's either civil or criminal, I think. I don't think there is such thing as civil criminal complaint. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But think I think it's supposed to be civil. I think she filed a civil suit, a civil lawsuit, because uh, apparently all her attempts to report this and take it to the appropriate authorities prior to it happening, they were all thwarted. This woman was sidelined. She was not able to report on what she knew. And then we had a gentleman lose his life that was at the Trump rally. President Trump almost lost his life, and a couple more were injured. Now, if somebody would have taken this woman serious, or someone didn't try to, like, sway her testimony or whatever, try to sideline it, could that mean that that gentleman did not have to pass away that day? Those people didn't have to get hurt? That's pretty intense, man. Rest in peace to the man that lost his life, and, heart goes out to their families. Sorry for anyone that was hurt that day, but jeez. Could you imagine? Like, all they would have had to do was take this woman serious. And there wouldn't have been no shots rang out that day. Could have apprehended this dude. The Crooks gentleman, he wouldn't have even lost his life probably. Wow, man. What are you guys' thoughts on this, man? Leave your thoughts in the comments, because I really want to know. I want to know what's up. Is this legit? Is this woman safe? Like, first and foremost, is this woman safe? Like, if this is legit, is she safe? Is it, people in her situation, in her circumstances, they normally don't make it to the stand, if you know what I mean. Definitely pray for her, for sure.